Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the pilot episode of the brand new Scooby-Doo live action show, Mystery Incorporated. Now, the pilot episode is directed by Dante Yor and it stars Dade Elza, who plays Fred Jones, who I also believe is the head writer of the show. Jessica Chancellor plays Daphne. Dayane Hutton plays Velma. And Chris Villain plays Shaggy. Now, the pilot episode, I believe, is called Welcome to Coolsville. And it focuses on the gang before they are a gang. Primarily on the Fred character, actually, who discovers his parents have been murdered. And he witnesses what he seems to be some kind of demonic presence there. So he's trying to find answers, basically. Daphne is the it girl in the school, very, very popular, but you can see underneath it all she's not happy with who she is and what direction she's going in her life. Velma is, as you would expect, the brains. She lives with her mum, who runs the local bookshop. And Shaggy lives with his dad, who's the local sheriff, and he at this point does have Scooby-Doo with him. Now, so for the much of this first episode, the characters don't actually meet, and the only two that do actually really meet in this episode is Fred and Velma, who have a desire to solve the mystery behind this demonic presence that is being reported at certain crimes, because her mother reported seeing the same thing when her father died sometime previously. So they've got something in common, her and Fred. So they're trying to... Velma's looking for the scientific, rational reasoning behind it all, and Fred just wants answers. He's open to anything, really, whether it be supernatural or not. He just wants answers as to who killed his parents. So this first episode navigates through these characters' life in high school for the most part, and Fred and Velma trying to progress this investigation. Right, so Mystery Incorporated. Well, where did this show come from? I didn't know this show was a thing. I was actually flicking through YouTube, and I don't know how it came up on my suggestions or recommendations, but it did. I don't watch a lot of Scooby-Doo or anything on YouTube, but it was there. And there's actually, you can actually watch this pilot episode on YouTube. They have their own channel, Mystery Incorporated. It's an official channel, and you can watch this pilot episode. It's nearly an hour long. I think it's 55 minutes long, so it's a lengthy first episode. And I believe there's going to be 13 episodes in total. So it's obviously about this gang and how they come to be, basically, and how they are going to solve these mysteries. Now, this actually surprised me a little bit, this pilot episode. Yes, it's a little bit teeny. I'll be honest, I don't think it was made for me. You know, I'm 49 now. I don't think this show was made for my demographic. But what interested me about it is, let's be honest, who doesn't love Scooby-Doo? You know, I grew up with those cartoons. I remember watching them as a youngster. I remember watching the live-action Scooby-Doo movies and enjoying them with my son when he was little. He absolutely loved the Scooby-Doo films. He thought they were hilarious and great fun. And I have to say, I kind of agreed with him. That, you know, they were very, very entertaining films to watch with little uns. So, I mean, there's something about Scooby-Doo. It has endured for so long, and there's a reason for that. The formula is just... it never tires, it never gets old, and it's very, very fun and entertaining. So a lot of this show is trying to capture that. It's trying to get a fine balance between the fun of the cartoons and trying to make it a little bit more grounded for today's younger audiences. It's almost a little bit like, and I didn't watch a lot of it, I've seen bits of it, you know, the new Sabrina TV show, I think, did Netflix show that? I didn't watch a lot of it, but it feels similar in tone to that. It's kind of trying to take itself a little bit seriously, feels a little bit more grounded, but it's also quite fun as well. Now, Scooby-Doo is not a CGI model or anything like that. It's actually a real dog, I'm presuming it's a Great Dane, it looks like it anyway. and he's living with Shaggy. So you do see their interactions and this kind of stuff. You do get a beastly creature in the first episode, sort of thing. I don't want to spoil it and say what it is, but it is definitely something you will recognize from the cartoons, certainly. And it looks like they're going for, and I don't know, before watching more episodes, it looks like they're going for real ghosts and spirits, monsters and things, rather than, people dressed up in costumes like they used to do in the cartoons and things like that years ago. So it looks like they're going for that approach, that they're actually chasing real spirits and ghosties and all this kind of stuff, which is interesting. Again, and they've played around with that concept in the past with Scooby-Doo too. So if you're fans of this franchise, this might be something to check out, guys. I was actually pleasantly surprised by it. Again, like I say, it's not for my age bracket really, but I was quite entertained with it, and I will hopefully try and check out more if I can. And you check it out as well, and if you want to, guys, you can see the pilot episode right now on YouTube. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. I do think it actually is showing potential. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.